It's midnight mukbang.
Hello, midnight mukbangers. And today, I have made my meal. I have made pork pate. I have made French onion noodles. I have some pickled asparagus. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I also have some of my Aunt Elnora's famous pickles. Mm. They're spicy dills, and I just love them. In fact, my aunt didn't make them. My aunt's been dead for a few years. I made them. And my special goblet that was made for me has a triple moon, has my name. So thank you, Brandon, for investing in my mukbangs. Mukbang! Oh, mm-mm-mm. Now we're going to try the pate. This is just a pate alone. On a club cracker. I like club crackers. I think they're buttery. You may be a rich person or a saltine. Go with whatever feels natural. I'm going for a feeling a little bougie today. Very velvety. To me, it's missing something still. Let's heat it up a bit. I love the richness of the liver. It has a minerally taste, but it's also very buttery. Of course, it has that ring of fat, that burning ring of fat. Okay. We are going to try some Crystal's hot sauce on it. That's what it needed. It needs some hot sauce. The extra tobacco makes it absolutely delicious. Here goes another one. Bloop, 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 bloop. The Tabasco melds so well with the liver. I don't know, the heat and the vinegar give it that just brings it over the top. I would even say put this on a liver loaf sandwich. You can't go wrong with this. Woo! Love it. Louisiana pure hot sauce. Crystal's hot sauce. Time to go in for another asparagus. Now let me tell you about asparagus. I got this asparagus at Muddy Pond in Tennessee. And I asked the Amish lady, well, actually they're Mennonite. They are men. They're Mennonites. Well, I asked them, because they had the long ones and then they had the short ones. And I said, which one should I go for? And she said, oh, I don't know. So I went for the smaller ones, because the longer it gets, the tougher it gets. So this is like the pedigree. The pedigree, look at it. It's my green scepter of power. Now I gotta show you this. This is what I did with my disc. And I will just show you, because you are going to be in awe. You are going to be in awe of this. You're going to be like, how'd you make it? All in due time. Now, the disc of wonderment is in here. So, I'm going to open it up. Crack through the bread. Let's see how that bread tastes. Look at all that cheese. Bread is still crunchy. But is there soup? Is there French onion soup? No. There are the beefy noodles with onion. It just tastes so good. Ooh. This is the best of grilled cheese, macaroni and cheese. This is the ultimate I love you to yourself. Because not only do you have those beefy noodles in there, look at that. Look at that. But you have that onion that has been mixed in. Brilliant choice that they put in. A brilliant choice. Thank you. Thank you. And see, that bread just has all those juices in it. Whew. I am sorry for leaving you, but things were getting hot, hot, hot. Na, 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 na. Getting hot, hot, hot. So I had to let it be hot in my hand, be hot not in my hands. Oh, that was a very Shakespearean. Be not hot in my hands. Oh, Juliet. Oh. Nya, nya, nya. And this is Swiss cheese. Only the holiest of cheese for me. This is hot. Beefy, creamy, carby. If something went wrong in your world, this is how to heal it. Choosing. And you know cheese, like chocolate, can help stabilize your attitude. That is why you need to tell some more people, eat or cut the cheese. We'll put this down for now. Gonna cleanse my palate with asparagus. The tang of the asparagus, out of this world. Well, for Memorial Day, I made a special sauce. I made it spicy. I made it real spicy. I did. But I'm going to try that on the pate. It was made from 3 locally grown peppers, and I bought said peppers at Dennison's. If I will put the address for Dennison's down there. If you're in Kentucky, it's worth the stop. They are the ones who helped me all through the pandemic with fresh produce. They're the ones who made my birthday special last year. And probably they'll be the ones to make my birthday special this year. Got my relish on there. Okay. Let's see. The heat's very nice. But it's sweet. I do not like the sweet as much with it. I like the heat, but not the sweet. I need to fix it with some. Happy Pride Month, Green Giant. Yum. So, my last pate cracker goes to Crystal, my girl, my Louisiana hot sauce. Woo. I recommend it. Crystal's hot sauce. It's not hot, but it has that magical twang. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that twang. Twang, 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 twang. These noodles are out of this world. Ooh. Hot again. I'm using the power of my grandmother, to not feel it. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking it. Why don't we put some crystal in our in our lovely noodles. Ooh. Still burning my hand. Don't want it to burn my mouth. Ooh. That hot sauce brings out that noodle. Complements great with the onions. Cut some of the fat from the cheese. Leaves a little tingle. But that little tingle knows you're alive. You want to know you're alive. Whew. Plate it. Lift it up. Whew. Took some of the bread out. Ooh. These are good. I just love this hot sauce on it. Oh. I'm gonna let you know. You got sore muscles? Are you achy? Peppers have a lot of magnesium, and that magnesium will help your muscles. You don't have to rub it on. You can eat it. Make sure you know your Scoville. Because you don't want to burn anything precious. It is Pride Month. A little bit more. That's what makes me feel like I'm doing. Oh, be thou my vision. To my ancestor Aunt Hilnora. Oh, I am a happy fat person. I do declare this is delicious. Are you ready for dessert? I think I am. Let's get this snacking. Y'all, I should be transitioning right now to my next plate, but I am so in love with these noodles, I'm gonna have to eat every last bite. It was totally 100% worth it. Just a little bit of spice. Whew. That was outrageous. You could sell that shit. That was naughty and outrageous. And it was just onions, soup, ramen, bread, Swiss cheese, olive oil. Look you have it. Could have used butter. Shit, you could have just used a toaster. I didn't think that was fun. I really made a good job with this. This pate was totally worth it. Refrigerating it, it all got. Whew. And that hot sauce. Did you turn the camera back on? I don't believe you. I think you're a tricksy one. Ooh. Made my nose itch a little. That's how I know you're lying. When your nose itches, you're lying. You're lying. I don't care, this is good. Oh. Mother said, eat all your pate, or you're going to not know if it's cat food by the end. Grey Gardens. Whew. Now, my dessert. This is what it turned out to be. And it didn't emulsify as much as I want, but it did get uber, uber cold. So, I'm going to try it anyways. The fruit is really cold, and it almost tastes like a sorbet with butter. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. This will not be my only attempt at berry butter, because one of my ancestors used to make berry butter, and I want to pay homage to her. Now, I'm going to tell you, I will be speaking not this weekend, but next weekend at Puff. So if you would like to come out and hear me at a pagan festival, feel free. I will be at Puff in Tennessee. I also got watermelon. Watermelon. It is the first good watermelon of the season. And a margarita. It is a raspberry margarita, and it is the first good margarita of the season. Woo! I think I was a little heavy on the tequila. Jose, why'd you do me wrong? Or do I say, Jose, why'd you do me right? I am mushing up the butter as I go through, so it becomes a spread. Like so. I'm gonna tell you, this would be good at like a tea party. Especially in the South. Because I'm gonna tell you, it is about to get hot, even though it's like 50 degrees out today. It's coming. I know what you did last summer. Yeah. It's coming. Northerners beware, stay close to the ocean, away from us landlocked people. You see, and now it's just going on. What's going on? It's my butter. What's going on? Tasting something good. Tell you that I like it, yeah. I'm going to go back to watermelon. But watermelon doesn't need salt, doesn't need sugar. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got tahini. That's all I gotta say. Do up. Tahini gives it a little bit of salt, a little bit of sweet, and a little bit of heat. You turn a watermelon into, because there's lime in it, and there's spice, and there's sugar, and there's sweet. You turn watermelon into an experience. If you want to have an experience, margaritas and watermelon with tahini this weekend. Get your favorite cuties out, your girls out, and go to town. Because I'm going to tell you, margaritas out of a flute like this don't count calorie-wise. And watermelon is basically just water. Crunchy water. But I'm going to tell you, it would make a fine little appetizer before you go in. Something poolside. I am open for pool parties. If you want to invite me, I will bring my glass, I will bring my eating mouth, and we will have a ball. I am looking, making happy mistakes. The watermelon, not a happy mistake. I knew about that already. Whew. I had it on a watermelon that had been manhandled, and it had liquor in it, and it had so much liquor that it made me want to lick. You know what it made me want to do. Because any of you know that when you add your friend Everclear or Moonshine to your watermelon, it becomes deadly. It becomes ooh barracuda. Yum yum, give me some. Mm. And you really can't beat a sun-ripened southern watermelon. I was watching a mukbanger in Memphis. His name is Llips. He knows how good down-home cooking can be. I was looking at his page, and it was making me hungry. It was making me hungry. Mm. Also, can eat. Ooh. They had pig ears. Mm. They look juicy. You should go check them out. Mm. Do you know what we should do? What the top and the bottom of the South look like. What are the foods? And let's mukbang them. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. This is one delicious meal. Thank you for sharing it with me. Be kind to one another. Reach out to one another. Love one another. Be kind to one another. And like Grandpa Sackwich always used to say, don't be an asshole. Eat well, bitches. Till next time.